T12 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Yo, what's up, Fusion? What's cracking, my guy? Sorry, I'm playing TFT on the same, just killing time, waiting for the end of this run to go. Yeah, I think I've definitely come to decide on the enemy balance for the next card after Super Tower. 100%. I think it just makes sense. Farm run, I think so. I think I'm towards the later end. I can't just fucking have that. I think this was the one that I was chatting the whole time. Yeah, this one ended like right after reset. And then so this one turned out really well. Almost 60 T, 20k cells an hour. Really good, solid. And then I started one and went to bed. That one was a little lackluster, but I turned on like chain lightning early, turned on a bunch of stuff early. So this one I kind of anticipated for it to be less. It wasn't as min-max as this one, but still pretty decent. And then this one right now is, ooh, nice. Yeah, I think what'll probably be, I mean, tonight I'll probably get close to 60 T. Granted, I have saved metals, so I'll get the themes and I'll get the I think themes, but I think I've set these labs are gonna be the ones I'm running for 2 weeks. Okay, and roughly in 2 weeks, these crit factor will go to 52 to 54 in that range. I don't know which one I forgot. Damage mastery will go to level 4. That'll be maxed out. My recharge demon mode, and this will be maxed out at 20. Or not maxed out, but this will be at 20, I think, or maybe a little bit past it. So I think this is going to be to 20. That's going to take about 2 weeks. Like 13 days, 11 days, like in that range. But all these within 2 weeks should be where I want them. And then I'll go into Econ labs. Fuck, what am I playing right now? This one. And then after that, I'll go into my Econ lab. So Gbot duration, GT duration to get that one maxed out. Some stuff done. Oh. But yeah. Then I'll have like, I think it's Gbot duration. I will get ISM mastery pushed on my masteries. That I'm gonna push that one to 4. And then CPK, Gbot duration, GT duration, and the 5th one would be Shatter Shard. So yeah, those 4. I think those 4 will push up my Econ considerably, and then it also prep me for when I get GT plus. I'll have duration maxed out in lab. Yeah, mine's a little bit behind on that, but I think the 2 week time, like the 2 week blocks of just getting these pumped out will be nice. And then like, yeah, well, I've got my plan and bracket right now, like what my next few moves will be. I got that. I think I've got it pretty locked in. It's gonna be hard for me in terms of if I want to do like disco runs. That's where I tend to like really change my mind on like, oh, I could use a little bit more damage or this or that or whatevs. That's where it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. But I think the getting ISM to 5 or 4 or 5, either one, will be huge, be massive, and then maybe then after a good chunk of Econ, I might push like RPC to 5, wave acceleration to 5, cash to 2 or 3 or 4 maybe. Maybe 3. I think I just do like 1 cash just to increase it incrementally. But then at that point, like in 2 weeks, the trick is gonna be if I want to go, that's when I'm gonna go super tower. So I might audible the Econ just to go more into like do another 2 weeks for like super tower to 3 or 4, and then if I get it there, I'll probably match other things along with it. I might do a hybrid, might do stuff like super tower to 4, then like I do my damage, super crit multiplier, super crit chance, stuff, whatever stuff. But if I'm gonna be trying to do more damage with super tower, I'll have to find some things to do in there. So I might wait a full month before I go back into Econ. But we shall see. I have no idea. The real question is if I like I think getting my damage to 4 is gonna be nice. That'll be a huge boost. Probably push me a good chunk in the waves in tier 12. Plus getting my crit factor up. Plus getting my the recharge for demon mode is honestly just primarily for events, because like I actually hate having to swap everything over for so that I can actually I hate multitasking. Yeah, the masteries are definitely up there for me when it comes to what probably is going to be next, but it's just that I'm split, as you see. Like essentially I can push 1 to 5, but that's like 14 days roughly like dedicated for it, and then I have to do like 4 other 3 side ones, and then between that 2 weeks my shatter shard should be moving from 3 to 4 on starting on that. But then again, like I told you in the past, if I start shatter shard 4 and RPC and just run RPC to 9, they'll finish at the same time roughly, like again plus or minus like half a day. So I don't know if I want to try that too. I think eventually it'll start collapsing on what I'm prioritizing at what point. Fuck. Skip. So dumb of me. Yeah, I think I was wondering I think if I was asking myself, one, when I want to start doing milestones again, and I imagine it's going to be wanting to do it after the super tower section, because that'll be like quite a bit of push at that. Jeez. What level is that? Is that like 5 or 4? I haven't checked like the incrementals for that. Level 4 is 9.2. Jeez. That is a lot. I didn't know it was that much. Yeah, I think getting my, do you have both? Oh, it doubles every level. That's intense. Jeez. I think it'll be different, me getting into that. Oh, god damn. I think when I get into pushing after this damage stuff, whenever I get my ISM knocked out to boost up, that'll be the huge jump, I think, for me. Because again, those echoes and those labs for those echoes aren't going to even be touched until I get probably up to like tier 8 knocked out, tier 7, tier 6 in that range. Wait, actually, you're probably more developed in damage. How many tiers do you have for your echoes? Because I'm trying to figure out where my cap is. I'm assuming it's going to be like 8 or 9, but because I've gotten 3 in 11, I've gotten maxed out in 11, but that was also during like the PF bug, so I don't know if that necessarily is a good, like a good detail or a good reference point. Dude, I've been AFKing this TFT game and I'm actually like, I haven't lost a single round. What I wanted to know was for like your base tower stats, what tier did you start having trouble, or is it like just free 5k wave up until like tier 10 for you? Because like I don't have issues. I mean, my attack distance I do because I have to respec full for that. Except defense, no. Yeah, see, I think once I get that done, it'll be pretty massive. There's just a lot of stats missing. Not getting that one. Probably or that one. Oh, I do get one taste. Oh yeah. See, me, I go glass cannon for everything, so that's why my attack distance one is the one that's always lacking. I also think I was considering it last night. Forgot what was the reason for it, but there was some, oh, that's it. When I aim to get assist mods, I want to figure out how many clicks into my black hole I want to go for size, so that I can have. Because I was looking at my current setup. Let's see if I can make them actually wake up for a second. Inner landmines, there you go. So I'll slow them down when they actually spawn. Where are you at? 2 seconds, there you go. So I was realizing my range right here, and I think Space Displacer chills right outside of them. So what I would like to do is when I get ASS mods and I can run Space Displacer with my ACP, I would like to have my range just outside of my inner landmines. So like literally it's kissing the edge of it so that rays and vampires get touched. But you have to get in the range. You have to get inside of it for it to actually do anything. You have to bypass my range for it. But I think I've seen people run, like, seeing as that I am currently at 35, I've seen people run like 44, 43.5 range. I assume that's what it's for, but I don't know. I have no idea. But I was going to look into that. I was going to do some test runs and just with my Space Displacer to see what, yeah, to where I would want that range to be, but then I would need to see what coverage I would need for my black hole. And I think I would probably try to use, seeing as my next few stones are pretty locked in with like big buys. I'd probably want to see if I can use milestone stones for that. So like after all this offense. So here's a question that I can, well, you don't have ILM, so that might not be a good point, but the chrono jump, it's red, but I have it unlocked. I'm assuming that's for ILM plus. I'm assuming, but I have no idea also. ILM Plus seems so fucking nice, but before you ever get into it, Spotlight Plus. So that seems like I want it to be my fourth UW Plus. So first one being GT, second one being CF, third one being Spotlight, and then fourth one being ILM. But ILM Plus just seems like so dumb broken for CC. And then the amp damage you get from it, just everything about it. Oh, Jimmy. Yeah. So you want to do CL? CL seems fire. I mean, definitely seems reasonable, but Yeah, I mean SM's kind of dog shit, but it's, you know what sucks? SM is like it's twofold, right? Like SM is obviously the weakest of the mama girl. Stop. Is the weakest of the UWs, but it's 1 second, my dog's. Oh, my fucking legs. Come on. Yeah, I want to see if the smart missile. It sucks that the last one is 3,000 stones, but again, like, I think it's understandable. I'm not really using the 3,000 stones for smart missiles in my eyes. I'm using it for getting UW plus, which is way more valuable, obviously, in my eyes. Paste. See where I'm at right now. 52. Not bad. Cells are still doing. I'm still net positive on my current speed ups. I think the next jump up is like 25k an hour. It'll be a bit before I get there. Oh, yeah. Jesus fuck. Damn. Everybody got fucking 3-star fucking 5 costs right before I did. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna go back to getting what's it called? If I want to try and push cards 20 or if I want to try and go back to mod pulling. I don't know yet. I feel like I really want my fucking ancestral DC, ancestral PF, like really bad, but especially, I don't know, it's not necessarily as vital if I'm using them as assistant mods. Because unless I can get the rarity increase. Yeah, I think the best jump I'll have I think no matter what next time after this 2-week period, no matter what, I'm gonna need to start on my GT duration. Can you actually see something? I wanna see if on my Project Rend, I'm looking for something. I swear I'm gonna be looking for GT duration. And it takes about 20 days at 4x speed. So yeah, directly after this 2-week period, I'll have to have that on perma. And then I'll just have to worry about the sub mod, which should be fine. I think by next month I'll have 141, most likely. 9 away from it. just don't know. Let's see, actually, we've already decided this is gonna be ours. So, you get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of all that. Just do next stone. I'll just keep it there. So then we'll have, what's our next labs? Our current labs. We have ST bonus. We have, I want to try and go from top to bottom. I'm just trying to remember them. I think this is demon mode, recharge, shatter, shard, then damage, mastery, and crit factor, X4 speed. Next labs. So obviously, well, it's gonna be shatter shard 3. So we'll do shatter shard 4. We're gonna have to do GT dir. ISM maybe? No. It's gonna be Super Tower Mastery most likely. GT dir, maybe Gbot dir and CPK. Is that enough, or do I want to go more damage? Maybe. I think the duration is gonna be nice for my Gbot. I want to max that out, but I mean that's a full month lab to do.
Discovery Houston, trim to ATO.
I think when I get to like I don't know when I would want to go from 20 to 30 for my super tower bonus. So here's a question, Fusion. You may or may not know, or yeah, you may or may not know. Do you think, I know Super Tower Mastery is like great on its own, just flat great based, because I think you only skip one wave with it, so as long as you're not well, I don't think you can sync it. I think is it always synced to your 10th wave? I'm trying to think about it. So duration's 30 seconds. That's first wave. That's wave 0 or wave 1. Wave 2, it's on 30-second cooldown. So that would mean even waves, it's on cooldown, which would mean your 10th wave, it's on cooldown. Which is why I would want it off of that somehow. But I feel like if I get that... Three seconds every... That's 5 waves, 15. So I, like, even unlocking it, I should have 15 seconds on wave 10 to have it up. In theory. And then, so it would be 15 seconds, wave 10, 30 seconds, wave 20. It's a little bit different with ISM. That's probably going to throw it out of whack a bit. But 15 seconds, 10, full wave 20, 15 seconds, 15 seconds, 30, and then 0 and 40. So like it's on full cooldown. No, wait, that doesn't make sense. How would I? I need to figure that out. Because in my head, I'm thinking like, if I go into ST Mastery to like 4, that's 15 seconds off, 15 second cooldown based. That basically means there's never a point where, there's never a wave where it's down. But if I keep it at 1, then it's a moving uptime. It shifts. It's a so I'm wondering if I want to go ISM with these next labs for these guys, because it seems like I'm focusing a lot on Econ, and I think my next huge Econ is going to be getting my echoes. But for that, I need ISM up to at least 5 or more, but I just don't know exactly if and on top of that, that does increase my output, my CPK or CPH in my farm runs, because it just expedites my perk pickups. It expedites me getting to max wave, spawn, all that stuff. So, which means I get more runs in per day, more coins per day, better CPH, which is overall better. I'm just wondering if just unlocking Super Tower Mastery is enough for now. Same thing with enemy balance. I don't know if I want to pair that with like other quality of life, like when I want to do my rare rerolls or rare drop chance, or what's a couple of the other quality of life ones that I need? Oh, standard perk bonus, stuff like that. So when I run that's maybe when I want to go like enemy balance boosts for lab speeds. But I want enemy lab speeds, enemy balance lab higher for when I get GT plus. I'm wondering if I want to do it then. If I want to go for... If I want to just do the STM right now. And just like... Because I'm not coming back to damage for a minute. Right after after this spree of damage, I may try to put damage, like my damage lab in the background. But like, for the most part, this is gonna be my big 2-week spurt of just pumping damage through. Then I'm gonna be getting my super tower mastery, getting that up there, and then after that after these labs I can probably push for enemy balance and prep for GT plus. Oh, here's a question. What do you think's better value? I would imagine I know the answer to this, but again, maybe something's intuitive to me that's misreading this. Do you think enemy balance is better value than wave accelerator mastery? Like, which one would you rather have prep to 5? Because I don't think I can get both to 5 by the time I get GT plus. I'd imagine, or ISM. I'd imagine ISM doesn't necessarily wave excel. Yeah, I have just the faster you get to that spawn rate, the better your GT plus is going to be kicking in. Yeah, and then I'm already at, I think, 3, maybe 2 with it. Let's see if I don't crash myself. I don't finish my own run here. I'm at 3 right now. So I only need 2 levels there. Let's see how many days that takes. Cards, wave accelerator. I'm at 3. I'm gonna try and aim for 5. It's 2 weeks exactly. So this one's gonna be 2 weeks. That one's gonna be 2 weeks. So 6 weeks, essentially, for me to have that. Yeah, I know, but I can't get both of those to 5. I just don't have the income for that. But essentially, what I'm looking to do is pair one of those masteries with my GT plus when I get it, and have those prepped, and then with that paired, push the ISM, which obviously will increase, and then enemy balance, which obviously will increase. So there's gonna be a compounding section where it's like, right now I'm just trying to find the optimal pair with GT plus for August, because July is gonna be the unlocking for UWs, super tower damage, and then possibly when I get GT plus, I might have enough left over to get extra orb mastery if I can push my damage enough to go to T14. And then at that point it'll just be a lot of mastery labs. See if I can do multiples at a time just to get them out of the way. But at that point, and might even go like super hard on coins there just to catch up with labs, seeing as I would have had ISM caught up, wave excel caught up, enemy balance caught up, and then go like coin, extra orb, and then just go T14 farms and just fucking try to go buck wild. But I don't know, again, like I'm overestimating possibly how much damage that is. On top of that, I'm assuming after this lab section, after I get super tower to 4 or 5, I'm assuming I'll be able to do a lot of milestones, which would be more stones, more gems, possibly try to aim towards relics like 14, 15, like the 4500 relics, which would be huge. I think they're both, one's tower damage, one's crit factor, 10%. Those would be huge. Because I think right now, especially with the event coming up this one coming up in 6 hours, I think I'll be able to get to 60 T an hour. Especially when I start putting more into my Gbot. Like, I'm pretty sure I could be 60 T an hour. Or maybe not. But I could probably get close to it. 4 clicks into my Gbot bonus. And then this section will huge boost my income. It won't huge. Mainly it's gonna be these two. But then this will help with my this will help with my waves that I can knock out. So like, I think roughly $400 times 3. It's like 1.2 Q a day, roughly. Maybe a little bit more. 1.2 to 1.5 Q a day is what I'm aiming at right now. So if I can get that to like 2 to 3 a day, then I think I can knock out, I think even now, what, that's 1.2 4 times 4, because that's this current one, I think. Yeah, it was 4 days, so it was like 15 days, which times divided by 4 is around 4 days. At least I'll have a full month to do these labs. That'll be huge. Getting a full month for this, a full month for this. This actually might be maxed out in a month. I will be falling behind because once this goes, because I'm at 3 right now. I'm going 2-3, I think, right? I think that's what. Yeah, so it'll be going 2-4. So I don't have 5 yet. I'm not on 4 to 5 yet. That's fine. So that means I still have 3 to 4 to catch up whatever I need before I push RPC to 9. Because Shatterstar 4 to 5 is what RPC 3. I think it's 3. I think I'm at 3 with it, maybe 2. Whatever it's at now, to 9. This is all I'm doing right now. This is all I do. Is just try to figure out the best lineup, the best how I can flush them with like anticipation going into the next one. I also still want to find time, or if I have extra econ, when to do one more in my free up, because I either am going to be using it on shockwave size. Bro, well, yeah, it's just like I just try to figure out what I'm looking for and what I'm aiming, what I'm lacking, what my next step is aiming to do, and like ultimately what's getting me. Oh yeah, all that. Well, like these, like half of my labs right now, like my crit factor, that's like in the thousands of coins cost. This is obviously in queues. That's in queues. This is probably millions or billions, and then this is millions or billions. So it's pretty cheap. I only have 2, and both of these are longer. This is a super long one, so I don't have to worry about that cost. This is the only thing I'm really aiming for. Because like everything else I can make in like an intro sprint. like intro sprint and then farming for an hour. I make everything to use those laps. But that's why I don't try to do like multiple super expensive ones. Even these ones, like GT Dur and GT Bot, those are gonna go in the T's, but those are like single digit T's. So like I'm not really worried about that. So I make that pretty quick. $53, still net positive on the cell production. Again, I just have to make sure I'm above 16.7K. And then essentially I'm making more than I'm spending. But when I do that, I'm trying to pool enough to maybe, just maybe, push one of them faster than the other. Do like a couple hours on 5X. I'm just like an Econ machine. I'm just trying to fucking pump out coins constantly. Yeah, I think I'm happier with my runs being shorter. Because I obviously made more in total, but obviously my CPH was less in T11 than it was here. So, and I think I truly do like having where I don't have, because I was checking on it anyway, right? I had milestones when it came to turning on certain like missiles and poison and spotlight and missiles and stuff like that, and chain lightning, and there was milestones during that 12-hour run that I was doing anyway, and I was like, I'd much rather just have it like every 3 hours. I think right now my milestone, like after I get gold box enemy level skip, which is just my ISM right now, after I get to like I think I get my gold, I get this to 40% and then I stop spending into it, because then it levels it before 600. And when I do that, I can AFK for 4 full hours. I thought about doing it more, but like going to like 52 or 53. I mean, I'm still making a shit ton. I think what I would rather do is like what, right now I'm at 3,200, 3,266. So I'm already at 52, like over 50%. But like, I think I would rather get this to, my levels for this is like at 360, I think, maybe 370. But I'd rather get this to 400 flat. And then one of these days, I'll end up actually going into a workshop discount so that when I respec, I get more bang for my buck for probably utility. Yeah. I have it at 1.2 right now, which is a lot. It feels like I have a lot of gold in there, or a lot of coins in there. Yeah, 1.2 gets me this. That's why I think it's way cheaper if I were to just punch this up to 400 flat level, or like 380, 390, whatever. But like that 10 extra levels essentially is 10 extra waves in theory. Yeah, I'm definitely lacking on those 100%. Because essentially right now I'm just splitting what my aim is and what's gonna directly get me there quickest, along with still having my secondary stuff like shatter shards, like masteries. Like I'm never not gonna have a mastery running. Essentially, I just need to like, even when I'm like, oh, I don't have this mastery enough for this mastery, I just start another one. And then like I'll just cancel it, get the money back, and then put it in. Let's see if I hope I don't die here. Actually, I think I can just share screen. Let's see here. Where's my shit? Do I not have the track on? Need to figure out. I don't have it on. I'm starting to burn up. I feel it. It's gonna be a hot day. Yeah, right now it looks like what did I did do something. Oh, that's right. I switched to ISM, which increased my reroll shards, my cell per hour, my waves per hour. Obviously all that stuff got bumped up. One second, I gotta use the restroom.
every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, my normal coverage right now with my golden tower seems to be around, on the last run, which was the really bad one, was like 77, black hole 74, spotlight 53, T12 53. Yeah, I mean, with those ones, like, I just don't know how much. I just don't know how much that is gonna benefit me, to be honest. Like I know attack speed helps, right? It's more procs for chain lightning, all that jazz. I just don't know how much more. Like crit factor, I can put a number on and say that ×2 bonuses this plus my ultimate crit card. It makes it way more valuable for me. But even like doing the small damage one, my question is, after the damage mastery gets to 4, I wonder how much each of my ticks for the normal damage one is gonna bump me up. Oh yeah, I mean, I got tons of labs to catch up on. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I need to figure out. Actually, let's see. Maybe we can play around with this. Out of source. Not display. Be window capture. Project run. Okay, this is like fucking way more big than I anticipated. Okay, so I'll just do it this way. Okay, so actually on screen. That's better. I can throw it over that shit. So right now I'm gonna look at. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna be looking. Right now I'm at 35. We're gonna do 0 workshop orbs. I don't care about range. That 30. I'll just say 35.4. Cool. We're gonna have these at 52. I wish I could see. That's my attack range, but I want to, or that's the tower range. No. Is it really that? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I was gonna do. So let's just say for argument's sake. I'm gonna do like 47. My 52 should be fine. See, it doesn't seem. I mean, I guess my thing's out here, but I guess what I'm really looking for is where this is. I don't know if I can calculate that. Tower coverage range. Okay, so 59 tower coverage range. How is that possible when it's fully engulfed? Hmm. Do I have it at 53 or 54? 52. Gems. Hey, what's up, Coil? Doing a couple things. Oh, this can just be whatever. A couple things I figured out today are these. So next down by is 100% just gonna be super tower, enemy balance, and final UW. Then these are the current labs. These are gonna be shifting to these in 2 weeks. Primarily when this gets to 4 is when I'm going to be shifting things, which should put this one at 20, this one maxed, this one at like 54, 53, somewhere in that range. And then after that, I'm going to be going into prepping for GT Plus. So all these guys are going to be super on point for probably, let me see what the things has. I want to say level 4. Once I get to level 4 on Super Tower Mastery, I think I'll be happy. 15-second cooldown reduction. So 15-second cooldown, 30-second uptime. I don't think that'll have any downtime in any wave, particularly. So... yeah, it'll be a good time. I don't think I have any water. Sad face. Have you... Goyal, do you farm T12, right? I wasn't sure if it was T12 or T11. T11. So you do like wave 11k type. I think you do like super a lot longer than I did. Yeah, I think I got lucky with mine. Yeah, I've never even gotten that far with T11. Let's see, what was my furthest with T11? 96, yeah. The real question is, when would I want to redo my discos for T12 after all this damage, after I get Super Tower Mastery, because I think that'll be a huge jump, having 2 levels in Mastery, so up to Damage Mastery 4 plus Super Tower plus Crit Factor up to like 54 plus Super Tower bonus, prepping Super Tower Mastery. I think I have my coffee. I'm gonna go grab my coffee really. True. Wait, can you ISM? I mean, it doesn't matter because those are wave skips. It's not level skips. You trying to fucking big brain that shit? Well, you could ISM it all the way up. It doesn't do anything. It just gets you there faster. Yeah, I'm wondering when I want to try and try ISM or my disco for 12s again. I don't know if I want to do it after this section or if after I get my Super Tower Plus. Oh yeah, I'm gonna obviously the goal of this is to get the whole goal of this section of labs is just for damage, but it's always the correct answer. Hell yeah. Well, you have, I think you have, God, I'm so jealous of your guys' labs. It sucks. Me, literally, what I'm trying to meta or find a more efficient pathway is how can I get more cells to speed up to catch up? But there's 0% chance I'm catching up. That level of that time differential is like, doesn't matter if I speed them up by 6x. Like I'll never catch up. You get even the 4x to 6x. I'll never catch up. Like I'd have to 8x everything, which there's obviously no way until I'm like farming fleets at T20 type shit. But that's just in lab time. That's what the annoying part is. I think this will forever be a problem, no matter how long I play. Like I'll get to Legends, I'll send a Discord link out saying, hey, where should I be? And they're gonna be like, hey bro, do you know you should have this lab maxed a lot? Like you're in Legends, how do you not have it maxed? I'm like, kill me. Yeah, 2.28N, it's a lot of damage. I think, let me see where I was at, what I ended up getting. So I had 4.4 in my util for T12 and then 4K for that. And I'm not touching this for a minute. I'm excited to see. I like finding, okay, is it just me? I like finding random people that are like Progress Towered episode 3. I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to watch this. Normally what I do is I try to find people within my start time. That's tight. I think the central point I'm aiming for is, I forgot, somebody somewhere said it, whether it was in Discord or a video or something, but they were like, don't get caught up in like permitting things. Like it kind of doesn't ever work out that well. They're like always aim to do stuff that will progress your tower, and you don't have to do it like that's why I'm doing it in sections. Like, oh, what I really want damage, so I want damage mastery up to levels. Yeah, perma-labbing. Yeah, like, oh, a lot of people will say like, oh, you should perma lab speed up to max. Like, just keep that locked in. And it's like, well, that's dumb because you're losing out a lot of potential when it comes to other stuff. And then you're also doing shatter shards. That's a huge value for your progression. But like lab speed, yeah, that's an important one. But like having that perma to 99 may not work out as well because you're losing out on progression of damage, econ, a bunch of other stuff. So they were like, if you want to have like one perma lab, that's fine. That's, you know, that's a long con. That's a long endurance marathon lab. But like you should have things that you're trying to improve for your next milestone of progress, whether that be league changes, whether that be milestone in tiers, whether that be farming tiers, whether that be whatever. But they're like, you should be aiming in that perspective less than like, oh, I need to get these 5 things perma'd and I'm not going to change them for 5 months. And it's like, that's not like you're going to have the weakest tower in the game if you do that. I think I only have one locked. Like, and you can say I technically have 2, but one's like what mastery I want to work on, and then the other one's shatter shards. Everything else is like peripheral to it. Yeah, it's like peripheral to what mastery I'm working on. So I work on my tower in sections of that type thing. So that's why this is the only one that is going to be kind of breaking the norm on it. Because normally I would probably go wave accelerator on this to 3 or 4. But seeing as I'm boosting this up, I want to get this. And this one is going to be all about damage. This is going to be my lagged 1 week or lagged 2 week damage one of mastery. But then after that, I'll probably go wave accelerator and prep for GT plus and then enemy balance. Or I might do like 1-2, 1-2 for enemy balance, wave acceleration, wave enemy balance, wave acceleration, like off on, off on. I might do that. Yeah, that's such a I rue the day that I go into like holding legends frequently just to like I think once I start getting keys, I'll probably just chill on I think I will. Who knows? I've been saying that forever. I think I'll chill on buying stones. But yeah, for the most part, I'd like to see what when I get there and hold legends enough, how much I can actually income frequently. Oh yeah, I was gonna get my coffee. 1 second. Yeah, I mean, see, I'm wondering what this section of labs will do to my runs. Like, I remember when I got my first damage mastery lab done, I was like, ooh, that's like a good 100, 200 waves. And now that I'm doing it like 2 levels into it, I wonder what the correlation along with my crit factor bumping up, super tower bonus bumping up. I mean, super tower bonus isn't even on my cards right now, but I wonder what that'll do to my overall. I'm sure it'll pump it up quite a bit. Hmm. No, you're good. I actually am too. I was thinking about getting some Doritos and queso. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Sounds fucking fire as shit right now. Don't die on me, tower. Oh. Okay. Set up the whole station. Holler. We're gonna try this combo. Doritos and white Blanco. Need another drink. Oh, that felt fucking nice. That was a lot. I shoveled that food down. Down my gullet.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions. Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbiter Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Discovery Houston, trim to ATO. Nice to be in orbit. Beautiful, beautiful.
Schwager. I fucking I didn't. I fucking. Oh, I died. I know what you're saying. No, I know. Actually, game's fine. Oh no, I did. Oh yeah, you're talking about it. I got pretty decent. I do array. Yeah. Are you not in the tower Discord, Fusion? Or do you have a different Discord name? Why not? I found you. Let me see if I can knock this out. Tracker, get that on. Oh, that makes sense. That was my last run. Yeah, I just do it for coverage to see exactly. Hold up. Let me turn this down. It's not. I use those tools only for two reasons. One, I do like seeing if other things were up to no good, I guess you can say. Like if something was off with my coverage. So like this one makes sense because this was I was awake to min-max as much as I could. So therefore my percentages are, this is like a normal run or like it. But if I were to AFK one, if I did an AFK one, the one that was kind of cheesed last night, cheeky last night, the 6.6k, that one could have been RNG with deathifies, but normally when you AFK, there's less management, therefore I'm not min-maxing as good as I could be. So, but I do this to see, one, where I'm around, two, what I would want to increase. Like Goldbot right now is my duration, biggest opportunity for me to make up for that, right? That's where I'm seeing the 29% there. If I got that to like 35, crazy different when it comes to coverage and how much gold coins I'm actually going to get from it. So just from this like graph and these this coverage calendar, I can really get an idea of like, okay, I'm really lacking here. These ones I don't really need to. Like, what if I got another spotlight beam? Obviously, that's a lot of less stones. Like, I'd get it to probably 75 or what? 3. So it'd be that divided by 3 plus 54. So what's, I'm just gonna calculate that. I calculate that. Calc 54 divided by 3 plus 54. So I would get about an 18% coverage increase, which would push me to like 72% coverage for spotlight if I got another one. And then obviously each degree increase would be, so like that's why I use these. I just visualize, like, or I try to imagine. Another thing I try to figure out is like with my orbs with 51%, obviously that'll increase at T14. Yeah, that's I mean the per hour and stuff like that, it's nice. The only reason I look at that is right now is each tick of ISM, because I want to see like percentage wise what it's gaining each time previously. And that could be from dice, cells, shards, coins. It could be for all of it. And it's just nice to see. But like for come T14 grind or farm, I would need to figure out where I want the orbs coverage for extra orb. I would need to increase that into the 80% for me to feel solid about it, which would mean I would need one at my range, and then I would need one farther out. I'd probably end up sticking my workshop orbs at my range, so I'd find out where that range is, put it right there. And I also could take off that from a ban list and put something else on. All this stuff is just theory crafting, just trying to figure out what I would want to fix on this towards what goal at what point in time. Yeah, I like this coverage, and I mean ultimately when you use this and it uploads this to the website, the run tracker, you get to go back and see up arrows, down arrows, aggregates, stuff like that. So see how much time you're saving versus coin increase versus coin per hour. Actually, hold up. I actually don't want to run 12 right now, 'cause I'm going to be waking up crazy early. So I'm going to want to run, yeah, I'm going to want to run a 11. This will put me at about midnight. That's when I'll wake up, and then I can put another 8-hour one. Yeah, I'm waking up early. Tomorrow, my work assignment is to reset a store. I think we're having a tour this week. So my job is, it's a pretty problematic store when it comes to things being the right way. So they're gonna send me there to fix it all. If they've kept up with it, it should take me about maybe 5 hours max. But if it's a complete shit show like I'm expecting it to be, it'll be about an 8-9 hour project. So it should be a fun time. And tomorrow's fucking ad change, kill me. I should be done before the normal guy gets there. I'll probably end up waking up before midnight. The only bad part now is my Devo is so high comparatively. What I actually might do. Yeah, I think that might work. And then I'll turn it on when I'll put the damage back on, damage card back on. I never understood, Fusion, why people do farm runs without cannon mods. It's like, it just seems like you're ultimately lessening your time duration, your run duration, by like a substantial amount, and you can't even put them back on mid-run. I've seen people so many times just run these mods. But like, I just never understood why. Yeah, I just don't, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, what, you can get to like wave 11k without it? That seems wild. Or like, what's, how many waves, you have to have a substantial waves less than without your cannon. Like, it has to be a pretty substantial amount, I'd imagine. It just never seemed, the value never seemed fair. Well, not even just T12, I'm saying for anywhere. Like T11, T10, whatever, but like, I guess at like Kohal's level, Going like 11. Oh, and also if you're EHP. That totally makes sense. That totally makes sense if you're EHP. I guess that makes sense. I'm obviously talking from the perspective of GC. I can't imagine doing a farm run without, as GC, without a cannon. Just like, I'm only going for the least optimal. Oh, makes sense. You mean ranged lock? Or maybe you do mean it unlocked. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I was wondering, I was like, unlocked. Like, I keep forgetting. Well, I just didn't think that you were having it unlocked, as in, like, you just never went and unlocked things like crit, factor, or super crit, or whatever. Yeah, EHP seems way more manageable. It just sucks that I have my... Oh, you respect every time. Same. Yeah, I do too, but... I've actually tried to figure out what I would need to do, or what path I would need to do to make it so that I can have tourney build with farm build. Like, workshop-wise. I don't know what that entails. I thought it was something similar to like having a Devo landmine damage. I don't know. It seems very difficult. I mean, obviously, getting the damage slider is a huge factor, where you can just have one build and just damage slide it down. But basically, I'm just trying to figure out how to not spend 600 gems a week. Hey Fujin, I might just, since this is gonna be a long haul, and I'm gonna be going to bed early tonight, so I can wake up early. I might just end stream soon and just have this run in the background, because this is gonna be forever. I don't even know if I'm gonna stay on my computer that long. It's fucking. I'll probably just go to remote desktop and just fucking watch it from my phone while watching a movie or some stuff. But I will catch you later. Tomorrow I'll probably be back, hopefully, but depending on how late my day runs. If I run like a 12-hour day, I probably will not have the energy to want to come stream. I'll run for a couple hours before bed, but yep. I'll catch you around. I'll probably try to catch your tourney stream come Wednesday. I don't think I tend to stream during tourneys, mainly because I let them run going to bed. I'm sure that's not optimal, but yeah, I tend to like wake up, or not wake up, but right around reset time, I'll get ready for bed, and then I'll start the run, and then just fucking throw it on my top, have a movie playing, and I'll just pass out. I'm sure there's better ways to do it, which is probably why I don't see great results. When everyone's here, like dropping it to 1 second, 1x, min-maxing, trying to find things, changing car, I'm like, yeah, I don't even do that. I literally just on reset, throw that thing on a tourney, run it, and then Econ, turn it back. Yeah. And then I as soon as I wake up, I go back to Econ and I just go run Econ again. I try to like minimize how much time I'm out of Econ. I know, turning runs during sleep is the new meta, dude. But one of these days I'll have the energy to either wait until I'm home to do it and then have it running here. I just don't know if I will have that energy. A lot of times when I get home, I just like lay in bed, take a nap. Because I wake up at like 1 a.m. to midnight in that range. So I tend not to relax. This is relaxing when I've slept in. Yeah, I do one run. No, I do one run. The only time I'll do another run is if I'm having like if I'm near a demotion. Like if I'm like 20 or 21 because I got a bad RNG. Nah, bro. I did what? I think my PR is 1100. So whatever 1100 is. So it's about maybe an hour and a half, roughly. Hour to hour and a half is the max I'll have on my runs. And then I just run it back to Econ. I am excited though, okay? This was a huge weekend. I got bumped up to T12. That was a big milestone for me. I've been trying to push that for a couple months. And now that I'm doing my damage labs, it'll be securely in 12. I'll probably be able to get up, hopefully after this, to 12... maybe like 8 to 8.5k waves. Hey, finishing the video. I'm like on my way out, but I died in my last one. Let's get this one out. Whatever. But this is my latest one. And now I'm going back to T11 because I'm waking up at like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. to go to work. So this is going to be a 12-hour run, roughly. And now I'm just letting it ride until I go to bed, and then probably put my damage card back on. I don't know when I'll need to actually turn on... I might turn on my ultimate weapons at the very end just for cells. Because coins, it's cool beans, but Probably gonna have a loss of cells per hour on this one, I presume. There'll be a long period where I don't have
Discovery Houston Press.
where I don't have good coverage. But T14 is such a big jump though. That means you jump 12 and 13. 12 is a huge step to me. At util, bro, that's a huge jump. That util bonus. I can only imagine T14. Coffee.
Discovery, go and throttle up. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
My dog barking. Yeah, I just feel like the T14 jump, I'm gonna have to have so many other things. Like, I'm gonna have to have super tower cooked up on mastery. I'll have to push my damage mastery a bit more. I think maybe CF plus. Maybe. I don't know how many clicks of that I want. I don't know if CF plus is matched with anything. I know like GT plus is with GT duration. But then I also don't know with CF plus if that works well with GT plus because it prolongs them getting to the center. So it's kind of antithetical in my eyes because you kind of want things to get close to you quicker. You can kill them within the GT time. There's, I mean, Tags was telling me how CF90 is good with GT plus, but it just seems like it's antithetical. I don't know. I've never had somebody like tell me or show me like proof wise or example wise. I wish there was like well, I know BH pulls them in, but it's the duration difference between GT and BH is considerable, right? If I'm going to 58 seconds on my GT, there's a 16-second differential of 0 BH. So it's a lot. It's like 16 seconds of just chrono field. So like that's the time where I'm looking to maximize the bonus inside the GT. So like this period right here is what I'd be worried about, where I'm pushing them away prior to, but there's gotta be, I mean, near perma, how many clicks would that be? I'm at 42 clicks. I'm at 42 out of 50, but then yeah, then I'm not MVNing. MVN pushes that BH up, and then it's super hard to get to perma with MVN. I'm fighting. I'm investing so much into BH to get my perma, or in Death Wave, or I'm changing all my sub mods for core. It's just, there's so many things that seem not synergistic when it comes to it. And like the sub mod for durations or like dog doo doo, like 4 seconds. It's not much. And I have a 70-second sync right now. I can get it down to 60-second sync, but then I'd lose my Gbot sync, which is bad. Yeah. It's not ideal. 4 seconds is not ideal. And mind you, if I were to break my MVN and go with like, I don't know, I mean, I could DC maybe, but then I'm losing my Onk. Going back to Mythics. I could go PRC. That's kind of lame. And then I'd go Gbot. I'd go Gcomp for perma as well, which would not be ideal in my eyes. Going back to Blender, I just see the income value in this so high in the reversed orb. Makes me question if it's better going for GT plus. It feels like I'm trading off, right? It feels like I'm lowering my CPH by going off of reverse orb devo to increasing it with GT plus. It probably will null out. I mean, fuck if I know, dude. I'm just gonna be up until reset. Get coin stuff with metals. Let's get coin stuff with the metals, and then after that, see what the new relics are. Maybe buy if there's a nice coin relic or damage relic. I probably won't. If there's a damage one, I'll probably prioritize coin over damage right now. And I'll get damage towards the end of the event. Interesting. Makes no sense. Okay, well, Fujin, I'm gonna peace out. Just gonna go watch a movie, whatnot, wind down. But I will catch you later, and I'll probably catch you on your tourney stream when I'm working. But okay, take it easy, duder. Have a great Monday, Monday, and yeah, I'll catch you around. I'll see you on your stream. Peace out.